Hi, I'm Dr. Crow. Welcome to Spring 2021. This is an introduction video for all of my classes, Calc 1, 2, and 3, differential equations, and linear algebra. Not going to be teaching all those, but it'll pertain to all those types of classes. So this is a fully online version of the course, and again, so many of you by now have done online and possibly with me online math classes. So quite a bit different than in-class situation, but we will do the best we can for this class to be beneficial to you, and you'll be successful. So it does, there's a lot of challenges teaching online, primarily because we're just not together in a classroom. You really cannot mimic the face-to-face conversations you have and that contact you have directly with people. But there are some benefits that you've probably recognized. You can go at your own pace. For this style class, this is asynchronous, generally speaking. All the material I have will be posted online. You'll have access to it 24/7. So there's a lot more flexibility. I would like to go over most of the format of the class, of what to do, how to get started, and things like that. There's a separate video, excuse me, for the syllabus for each class, and I just kind of go through the syllabus, but it's posted right there on the home page. So let's talk about so look at that. Look at the syllabus video. Let's talk about the general format. So this is how my class will go. It seemed to work out pretty well in the spring. Wasn't really sure at the time, but I think it's going to work out pretty nice. So what I do is I go through my lecture notes and I record, I screen capture essentially all of my lectures on video on my iPad. So I'll write on it and I talk through it just like you'd see on Khan Academy, kind of like that. Most of the time I don't have my face pictured. That would be ideal, but this is the simplest way to get for me to produce a lot of videos for you to go over. Excuse me. So that's what I'll do. I have all the sections posted, almost all the sections posted already, and I'll open it up in the modules. So you go to the modules in Canvas, and I open it up one chapter at a time, essentially. And in there, I paste where you're supposed to be at. So that's where most of the content is, and I do focus on a lot of the theory and proofs, definitions, concept in there, along with a number of examples. So the next big piece that I'll have for the class is what I call problem sessions. So that's where what I'll do is I'll survey the class and we'll figure out a good time to meet. And we'll meet with you probably Tuesday or Thursday, and we'll meet for an hour to 2 hours and go over material. So that'll be kind of what's mimicking the face-to-face aspect of the class. In that, I've kind of morphed into what I'll do is a mini lecture on the content of the week, and then we'll go into those problems. And then I post that. So if you can't make that, I will post those as well. That'll be a Zoom session, essentially. So that's to come. By the time you see this, I might have sent out a survey to see what time works for you, but I'm not sure at this point. Okay, and then for the assessment, the exams, quizzes, that kind of thing, about every 2 weeks, I'll have a quiz. So basically, it's almost half of a regular exam. So it's two or three questions. Well, not maybe half, but it's 2 or 3 questions that basically what I would ask on an exam in a regular class. And so you'll have about 5 days, 6 days to work on that, and you'll download a PDF. You'll work it out, separate sheet of paper. You'll scan all the pages in one file, upload it back to Canvas, and that's what I grade. There are a few multiple choice quizzes, but most of it will be hand graded by me, or on the iPad graded by me, and you'll get to see my comments and things like that. So that's the gist of it. The final will be similar. I'll give you 2 weeks to do it. It'll be a full exam. You write it out, turn it in. By then, you'll have everything kind of worked out, know how the class runs exactly. But we can talk more about that. Look at the syllabus video again, and the best way to reach me is email. I prefer you just typing in my name and having it set as other than going through, or rather than going through Canvas, but it doesn't really matter. I get to see the chain of emails better if you just send it to me directly. Okay, and then percentage wise, it's all there in the syllabus video, but the quizzes will be about 70% of the assessment, and then the final is 30. I assign homework, but I don't collect it. Essentially, the quizzes and exams are kind of like homework, so I'm just creating it. So I assign the homework you're supposed to know, and then you'll have plenty of time to reference it. The quizzes and exams are open note, open book, and you can re-watch videos if you'd like. That's all fine. I just don't want you to use other people, obviously, or other resources than that to do the quizzes and the final exam. So if you have any questions, I get emails all the time. I'll respond usually within a couple hours during the week, at most 12 hours during the week. And then if it's over the weekend, I might be doing something, and I'll get back to you either Sunday night or Monday morning. Excuse me. So again, welcome to spring 2021, and hope we have a really good semester. Thank you.